I know some of you have complained about your sunscreen making you dark. Some of you have complained about your sunscreen causing you to have breakouts. Some of you have also complained about your sunscreen making you look like you literally have oil on your skin when you use it. And some of you have also complained about your sunscreen leaving you with a white cast. Well, the thing is because you're not using the right sunscreen, yes, and that is the fact. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be recommending different sunscreens for different skin types. Hello everyone, and welcome back again to my channel. And guys, in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys amazing sunscreens for your skin type. So I know so many of you have had issues with sunscreens. Either your sunscreens made you dark or your sunscreens broke you out, or the rest is because you are not using the right kind of sunscreen for your skin. And that is what I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video, the right sunscreens for each skin type, for your skin type, okay? So you don't have to worry anymore about using the wrong sunscreens on your skin, okay? And yes, before we dive into the recommendation for sunscreens, I'd like to tell you guys what sunscreens are and the reason why you need a sunscreen. So guys, sunscreen will help to protect you from the sun. Sunscreen is very important in every skincare routine, like one of the most important steps in every skincare routine. In the daytime skincare routine, it is one step that you should never skip in your daytime skincare routine. Like, never skip your sunscreen in your daytime skincare routine. After you cleanse your skin and then you treat your skin, guys, the next thing you should be going for is your sunscreen. These are the three most important steps, okay, in every skincare routine. You see your sunscreen, that step should never be skipped. Like, don't you ever skip your sunscreen, because sunscreen will help to prevent premature aging. It's going to help to prevent hyperpigmentation, sunburn, and even skin cancer. Yes, some of you might wonder why some of your skincare products, some of your brightening skincare products don't work, or you're not seeing any changes with your brightening skincare products. It's because you're not using a sunscreen in your skincare routine. Because after you use your various skin treatments, maybe your tips at night, in the daytime you're going out without using a sunscreen. Why? Guys, you need to use a sunscreen in the daytime. It's going to help to maintain that glow you've already started working on, like your skin has already started working on. It's going to help to maintain, it's going to help to bring it to life. So if you're not using a sunscreen, guys, you need to start using a sunscreen. Now, when getting a sunscreen, there's some certain things that you need to consider. You need to also consider that the sunscreen is broad spectrum sunscreen, meaning that it has UVA and UVB protection. It's water resistant. It's not leaving your skin with a white cast, and it is lightweight, and is also not anything less than SPF 30. Guys, don't get a sunscreen that is anything less than SPF 30. Make sure that the sunscreen you're getting is SPF 30 or above. As far as it is not anything less than SPF 30, you are good to go. Let's get right into recommending sunscreens for different skin types. Now, the first sunscreen on my list is the Nivea UV Super Water Gel Sunscreen. Guys, this sunscreen is amazing. Special sunscreen is a chemical sunscreen, and it contains SPF 50. Now, SPF means sun protection factor. It contains SPF 50. It's lightweight, it leaves no white cast, and it's non-greasy. And this particular sunscreen is good for all skin types. Yes, it is good for all skin types. It's good for oily skin, dry skin, normal skin, sensitive skin. It's good for all skin types. You guys can try, but see, if you have a sensitive skin, please still perform a skin patch test first to make sure that this sunscreen is actually good for your skin. But I know that it's good for all skin types because it doesn't leave a greasy feel on oily skin, and it also doesn't dry out dry skin. Okay, it's just normal. The next sunscreen on my list is the Tiam B3 Niacin Sunscreen. Guys, this sunscreen is one amazing sunscreen by Tiam, and it contains SPF 15. It also contains 2% niacinamide, alpha albutane, and tranexamic acid. This sunscreen serves as not just a sunscreen, but also serves as a brightening moisturizer. You can actually equally use this sunscreen as your moisturizer and also as your sunscreen. So it doubles as both a brightening moisturizer and a sunscreen. So you don't have to even spend that extra money getting a separate moisturizer for yourself in the daytime. So you can just use this sunscreen in the daytime as both your moisturizer and also your sunscreen. Especially when the weather is hot and you don't want to use so many skincare products on your skin, so you can actually skip that moisturizer step and just go in with your sunscreen and you're good to go. Okay, this sunscreen is amazing. Like, it is really amazing, and this sunscreen is non-greasy, and it doesn't leave your skin with a white cast, and it's also going to brighten out your skin. And this sunscreen is good for people with oily and combination skin. So if you know you have oily and combination skin, this sunscreen is good for you. So you can easily skip the moisturizer part in your routine, your daytime routine, and just go in with your sunscreen instead. Okay, the next sunscreen on my list is the Aqua Sunscreen. This particular sunscreen is a Japanese okay beauty line. It is water resistant. It doesn't leave you with a white cast. It's a chemical sunscreen, fast absorbing into the skin. It's water resistant. It's also very lightweight on the skin. And guys, this sunscreen is good for people with dry, normal and combination skin. So if you have dry, normal, combination skin, you can actually try out this sunscreen. It is good for your skin. Okay, the next sunscreen on my list is the Sun-Cut UV Perfect Gel. Now this particular sunscreen is perfect for people with oily skin. If you know you have an oily skin, this sunscreen should be your go-to because it dries matte. Okay, it gives you a matte finish when you apply it. Doesn't leave your skin feeling greasy. Most sunscreens sometimes tend to leave your skin feeling greasy if you have an oily skin, but you see this one, it's not going to make your skin look greasy, okay, or feel greasy. It has a matte finish, so it's going to leave your skin with a matte finish. Okay, this sunscreen is lightweight, it's a chemical sunscreen, it's water resistant, and it's not going to leave your skin with a white cast. So broad spectrum as well, so it has both UVA and UVB protection, so you're good to go. And this sunscreen is SPF 50, contains SPF 50. Now the next sunscreen on my list is the Hatomugi UV Milky Gel Sunscreen. Now this one is good for people with dry skin. So if you have dry skin, this sunscreen is perfect for you. It has this light milky feel. It is a chemical sunscreen as well. It may feel shiny after use, especially if you have an oily skin. So if you have an oily skin, you might want to reconsider using this sunscreen on your face, okay, because it might leave your face looking shiny and greasy. So if you have an oily skin, you might want to reconsider using it because it might leave your skin feeling shiny, greasy. And this sunscreen is perfect as a body sunscreen. Yes, you can use it on your face if you have a dry skin, but for every other skin type you can use it on your body. Okay, it's good as a body sunscreen. Now one thing again that you need to know is that this sunscreen stings the eye. Yes, it actually does sting the eye, so you need to avoid your eye area when using this sunscreen. The next sunscreen on my list is the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel. Now this particular sunscreen contains SPF 50, is water resistant, it's also lightweight, also doesn't have a white cast. So this sunscreen is good for people with dry to normal skin. So if you know you have dry normal skin, you can use it. If you have oily skin, please don't use it because it can leave your skin feeling shiny or greasy. The next sunscreen on my list is Skin Aqua UV Moisture Gel Sunscreen. Now this one contains SPF 50. Yes, it contains SPF 50. It's a Japanese sunscreen. It's also a chemical sunscreen as well. And guys, this sunscreen has UVA UVB protection, water resistant, and it's not going to leave your skin with a white cast. But guys, one thing you need to understand is that this sunscreen is not good for all skin types. Okay, it is good for people with dry and normal skin. So if you know you have dry and normal skin, you can actually make use of this sunscreen. Okay, if you have an oily skin, this sunscreen is not the best choice for you. You can actually try out the other one. You can try out the other one I mentioned, but if you know you have a dry or normal skin, you can use the Skin Aqua Sunscreen. The next sunscreen on my list is the one from Uncover, and that is the Uncover Aleo Invisible Sunscreen. The Uncover Aleo Invisible Sunscreen. Now this sunscreen is very amazing. Like, it is good for all skin types, and it contains SPF 15. It contains UVA and UVB protection, meaning that it's the broad spectrum sunscreen. It's also not going to leave your skin with a white cast. It is not greasy, and it also contains aloe vera that's going to help to soothe and calm your skin. So if you know you have a sensitive skin, this sunscreen is a go-to for you. You can actually make use of this sunscreen if you have a sensitive skin. It is also fragrance free. That means that it is perfect for people with sensitive, like if you have sensitive skin, you can use it because it contains aloe vera that's going to help to calm and soothe your skin. And it is also a non-fragrance, like it doesn't contain a fragrance free sunscreen. So this is good for people with sensitive skin. Like when they were actually formulating this sunscreen, they actually considered all skin types when formulating it. So this sunscreen is very, very good. Like, it's not going to be too drying for people with dry skin because it contains hyaluronic acid, and it's also good for people with sensitive skin because it contains aloe vera, and it also doesn't contain any fragrance in it, and it is also good for people with oily skin because it's not going to leave your skin feeling all greasy or shiny. Okay, another tip. Now the tip for using sunscreens. Okay, now if you want to get the maximum results in using your sunscreen, make sure you are applying enough sunscreen on your skin. Aside the whole SPF 30, nothing less than SPF 30, water resistant, broad spectrum, no white cast, and the rest. Guys, you need to get a sunscreen. You need to use your sunscreen well. You need to actually use your sunscreen well, because do not manage sunscreen. I've seen people who manage your sunscreen, just use a little bit of sunscreen. I feel like, oh, it's okay. Guys, you need to actually use a reasonable amount of sunscreen on your skin. Do not be stingy with your sunscreen. Know that yes, sunscreens are not like one of the cheapest skincare products, and most of them come in like little size. Aside like sunscreens like Hatomugi is like one of the reasonable sized sunscreens I've ever seen, because of the fact that, and it's actually quite affordable, and it's good to use on the body. You can use it on your face, but make sure it's like you prevent it from getting into your eye area, because it stings the eye. And for people with dry skin, it's good for you. Okay, you can use it on your face, but just avoid it getting into your eye because it can sting your eye. So besides that, Hatomugi that has a very reasonable size, every other sunscreen I've seen has like, they come in either medium-sized bottles or maybe small bottles. But guys, notwithstanding, you need to actually use a good amount of sunscreen, because sunscreen is going to help your skin glow, like that glow in which you are trying to get. Okay, it's going to actually help you maintain that glow on your skin. And guys, sunscreen, like if you're using a sunscreen, make sure you're actually using a reasonable amount of sunscreen. Make sure you're actually applying it on your skin. Now you use the 3-finger rule and apply the sunscreen on your skin, or you just like make sure you apply it and make sure that it actually goes round your skin. Make sure you apply the sunscreen not just on your face, but any exposed area on your body. Okay, all these sunscreens I mentioned can be used both on the face and for the body. You don't have to necessarily have to use it only on the face. Okay, what you do is that any other area aside from your face that is exposed to the sun, maybe it's not covered by clothes, you can actually apply it on those areas, like maybe your palm, your feet, your neck, your chest area. Make sure that part is also covered by sunscreen as far as it is going to be exposed, okay, to the sun. And guys, one thing again that you need to understand is that make sure to also reapply your sunscreen after every 2 hours if you are constantly being exposed to the sun. So if you know you're going to go out and it's a sunny day, make sure you reapply your sunscreen after every 2 hours. Okay, and you know that if your sunscreen is not water resistant, make sure that you have to reapply your sunscreen. Like if you went under maybe the sun, or if you went under the rain, maybe you had contact with maybe you sweat a lot, okay, due to the hot weather, you need to actually reapply your sunscreen after every 2 hours. Okay, and another thing again that you need to know is that you need to also apply your sunscreen when you are indoors. Yes, whether you are indoors, you need to apply your sunscreen, because the rays of the sun can still penetrate from your window and get into your skin. So you need to also apply your sunscreen even when you're indoors, and even when it is sunny, even when it is cloudy, it is rainy, guys, you also need to use a sunscreen. Don't say, oh, it's not sunny, like sun is not shining today and it's rainy, it's cloudy, I don't need to use my sunscreen. Guys, you need to use a sunscreen as far as the daytime. Please use your sunscreen. Use your sunscreen as far as it is the daytime. Use your sunscreen. Okay, even when you're indoors, use your sunscreen, because see, the sun rays can still penetrate from your window and have direct contact on your skin. So you need to use your sunscreen. Okay, you need to actually use your sunscreen. And yes, don't use your sunscreen at night. I don't know why I've seen some people who actually make use of sunscreens at night. I'm like, why would you do that? Don't do that. Only if you have enough money to spend on skincare products, because sunscreens I know are not like one of the most affordable skincare products ever. Okay, and they're like the most repurchased skincare products. So please don't use your sunscreen at night. Just use it in the daytime. Just use it alone in the daytime and you're good to go. Okay, and even if you want to get the Tiam, okay, that serves as both a brightening moisturizer and a sunscreen, you can also get like another moisturizer, maybe a very simple moisturizer you can use at night, and just use the Tiam in the daytime and you're good to go. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know under the comment section your thoughts about this video. If you have any questions for me, if there's any video you want me to recommend for you, if maybe you have used one or two of these sunscreens before and how they wear on your skin, or if you have any other sunscreen recommendation, you can also leave that on the comment section, because we learn from each other. Okay, and another thing again that you guys need to know is, if there's any other video you want me to make for you, let me also know that in the comment section. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, like my video, share, okay, and leave your amazing comments, leave your questions, and I'm going to be responding to you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you till then, bye.